to the She Leads Showcase, or welcome back if this is not your first time watching or listening. What up? I am your host with the mostest, the shaman as She Lead, Miss Katie Kinsey Bay Bay. Gracias. Joined with me, of course, my lovely co-host. She is this way for those watching. The Young Bucks Nation sensation, the fire-breathing, the Rhodes family eating, the spice of life, the sassy senorita that I know, the Hangman Adam Page to my Adam Cole Bay, Miss YT Garcia Savannah. How you doing?
What's up, Katie? Could be doing better, but I mean, hey, we're doing a show this week despite me leaving tomorrow. I'm so glad we were able to work something out. And also, I'm looking at Twitch and I just noticed you can now, because I lowered them, you can now see at least the bottom part of my Bugs figures.
Oh yeah,
Those are the
little,
pops.
little
The
baby
pops.
Funkos.
Yeah, you can see that.
My Funkos
can't see
are
their heads though.
that way. They're over there.
Yeah.
They won't be on screen for a while until I move and maybe figure out my shit. None of my wrestling shit besides little baby Adam Cole over here is gonna be on screen. So sorry, not sorry. Let's see, few things. One, this is gonna be the last show that I'm 25 for. My birthday's on Friday. Yay, happy birthday, Katie. Woo. Katie, baby. Yeah. Chopped full of podcasts I'm doing this week. So, I'll explain those at the very end. And, let's just jump right in. There's not a whole hell of a lot that happened this week in wrestling. There was G1 stuff, but I'll let you either save that for when you do your show.
No, I'm not. I'm not gonna do show on the G1.
Okay.
Because there's just, first of all, the fact that they have 4 blocks now, that means they're having 4 matches every night, and then they're having it, of course, it's like sometimes back-to-back nights and stuff. I believe, if I remember correctly, the next show might be tonight, like the next 1 matches are tonight. So I do have a spreadsheet, except I just realized I'll need to get Google Sheets. But, I mean, while you say the news and rumors, I'll get Google Sheets. Because I'm making a spreadsheet this time, because it was hard to keep up last time. And with 4 blocks and 28 wrestlers, yeah, I'm going to need to keep up. But anyways, yeah, I'll after you do news and rumors, and my news will be the G1 updates. I just thought we could do that.
That's fine.
Perfect. So go ahead, Katie, while I get download Google Sheets.
Alright, so let's see here. Congratulations to John Cena and his wife Shay for getting married again. These motherfuckers can get married twice. I'm single. I'm mad. Whatever. It's some shit. Love is love, but what the fuck? It's fine. I'm fine. Whatever. Speaking of, can we just... Ric Flair. Savannah, did you see the picture of Ric Flair trying to put on his boots? Did you see how red this man's face was?
No. I heard that he was injured. I thought that's what you were gonna say.
So he is injured, apparently, but they also announced his last match. His last match has finally been announced. It's going to be him and his son-in-law. That's the word I was trying to think of. Andrade, for those who don't know, taking on Jeff Jarrett, who is just so popular in the wrestling world this year for some reason.
Yeah.
He's also the special guest referee for the tag team match at SummerSlam between the Usos, Little Ones, and Street Profits, which is some bullshit. I get it, it's Nashville, and yeehaw, you want to do something for that, but Sami Zayn was right there. It was perfect. Yeah. But whatever. I digress. So Jeff Jarrett and Jay Lethal. Now, the only reason I laugh at Jay Lethal is because if you've been on Twitter in any past few years, you've probably seen the meme and the video of Jay Lethal and Ric Flair just having a woo-off from TNA. It's... The video itself is just iconic. But this... y'all, I really think Ric Flair is going to die in the ring.
We're just getting ready for it. Everyone's getting their eulogy ready.
Honestly, like... I'm a little scared. Like, I don't want to see anyone die in the ring again. Like, that's fucking creepy and terrifying and sad. I really, with my whole heart, do not think this match should even happen. You know?
Oh, I think a lot of people kind of agree with that.
But I guess you can say, well, he won't be in the ring as much because Andrade is there. But still, it scares me. Again, especially because this man's face was, like, as red as the red on the sheet. Like, his face was
really?
red. I need you to, like, look that up on your own time just to see.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
It was just to put on his boots, Savannah. Just his wee little boots.
To get ready for the match.
Ay, Dios mío.
You know, like the saying when people say, you couldn't even lace up my boots. Well, it's like, bitch, Ric Flair can't even lace up his own boots.
Ric Flair can't lace his own! Oh, that is, man, I just can't. So yeah, that's happening. I don't even know when the fuck that's happening. I forget. I think the end of this month or beginning of next month, sometime. I don't know. But that could actually be Ric Flair's last match, last everything.
Or last breath. Last.
So let's hope that does not happen.
For the best. We don't wish death upon anyone, but
even though he is a scummy motherfucker, can't be wishing death.
I was gonna say, we can be worried or concerned that death could happen.
It's a very strong possibility it's gonna happen. We're just gonna move on now. Titus O'Neil was announced as WWE's global ambassador, and then they also had him come out on Monday Night Raw talking about how they don't talk about religion and race and politics, and that WWE is a safe space. Meanwhile, Vince is getting lawsuits up the ass. So that whole situation just made me very uncomfortable. I did not like it. So that happened. But you know, so honestly, I'm proud of Titus because he really has just like taken on this role of being like such a good figure. Like he's a great guy, but like such a good figure in WWE. Like he is a warrior, even though the warrior word name should be changed. He is a warrior award recipient, so he's technically in the Hall of Fame. He's the global ambassador. He does so much with like youths. So big fucking shout out to Titus O'Neil. Don't think he should have started Monday Night Raw saying that shit, but that's not me. It's fine.
I know, right? That's neither here nor there.
Neither here nor there. Another congratulations to Angel Garza and his wife for the birth of their baby girl.
Yes, I saw that.
Little baby Garza. That's cute. So again, big congratulations to them. NWA announced the return, apparently, I don't watch NWA, the return of the United States Tag Team Championships. A few things.
I'm watching NWA, so.
I don't watch NWA. I did not know they've had these belts in the past. The last time I watched anything NWA was Empower with 3 R's, because women. So, I mean, more belts. Cool. Okay. Sure.
Yeah, why not?
Why the fuck not, honestly?
Why not?
Oh yeah. So on NXT, if you do not know about the man, the myth, the creepy legend of Joe Wayne Gacy, this man is basically a serial killer, creepy man, white van. You just listen to anything Smack and
Killer
understand.
Clown. Literally. Killer clown. Literally.
Yeah. So he has followers now. They're called the Dyad, but then they're also called Schism. It's a weird thing. He has a little group. They were finally unmasked this week. And to no one's surprise, because he mentioned that they were champions beforehand, it's GYV. But it is not the GYV we have known and possibly loved or hated, depending on how you felt about them. No. Their names are,
Oh no, okay.
let's see here.
Tell me who's who.
Okay, so...
or you don't know which new name goes...
Zach Gibson now has no beard. It's very creepy. He is Rip Fowler, or Fowler, I can't remember the pronunciation.
Rip, okay.
And he basically, he looks like Kane had a child with... I saw so many memes about it, but I can't remember the other person. But he has like a white contact. Bless you.
Thank you.
He has like a white contact in the one eye. And then Zach Gibson. James Drake is Jagger Reed, who has a black contact in one eye. And Jagger Reed is wearing all white. And Rip whatever the hell is wearing all black. So their contacts are counteracting.
They're yin and yang.
They're yin yang, basically. It's... Now listen, I'm not gonna be like, oh, I've never shit on new names before. I have in the past, and you know what? That's okay. Some of them suck, but these might take the cake.
I was gonna say they're...
People thought Butch was bad. Y'all.
Or Gunther.
Gunther, I don't even think is bad. Like,
I think it was just so much that Walter got a name change. I think that was the big issue.
And
like,
yeah,
that's
the thing, is people were just like, oh my god, they gave Walter a name change? No.
Like in WWE, you're gonna change your name at some point.
Jesus said I got the moves like Jagger. Stop it. But speaking of NXT, making her return, and possibly all of the, like, QR codes, that was never actually confirmed, but, like, kind of hinted at. Zoe Stark returned from injury. She's been injured for a very long time. Which is the same injury as Bayley, so it's kind of some shit that she came back before Bayley. I digress.
But it is NXT, though, so, it could, maybe Bayley's coming back at SummerSlam. I feel like people are saying that, oh, she is.
It has been hinted at that she will be backstage at SummerSlam, so I'd take it with a grain of salt. We don't actually know. But yeah, Zoe Stark returned. She won a 20-woman battle royal to now face Mandy Rose for the NXT Women's Championship. Not who I was expecting to possibly dethrone Mandy. So we'll see. We'll see. And then the last little bit of news I have came from Dynamite, which happened tonight. Again, we're filming this on a Wednesday. Fight for the Fallen was announced for next week. And everyone's favorite Tarzan returned. Jungle Boy, baby. He's back. Yeah. Looking good, I might add. And we got I was not expecting this. Luchasaurus basically being like, yeah, no, fuck Christian. I'm back with JB. Now, there's a few things they could do about this. If it was Luchasaurus just playing Christian the whole time, cool. Big brain.
I'll take that. I was like, I'll take that. That's big brain on Luchasaurus' part.
If it was not that, I'm gonna have questions, because you changed this entire man in a month. I love me some dark Luchasaurus, like Gothosaurus is great, but like,
maybe he's playing Jungle Boy. Maybe he's like, yeah, I totally got your back, and by fight for the Fallen, he's gonna go back to helping Christian.
Exactly. Like, we don't know. This just happened tonight, but I'm happy Jungle Boy's back. Big shout out. Big shout out. Just him chasing Christian through the crowd while his music still plays. I love when this shit happens. But that's all I got.
Yeah. I guess it is news that Anna turned heel. She turned heel tonight also.
Which is crazy, because your man's, JB, is face. Like, that always throws me off. Like, when couples are, like, different. Because, I mean, I guess I guess it'd be like fun to like workshop off of each other, like when y'all are just at home, minding your own business. But
yeah, I guess the reason why I was a little like, why? First of all, I'm concerned about where Anna's gonna stand at this point. Is she gonna be the next Ty Conti where she's just eye candy and literally just there to like show off her goods, or is she gonna actually, or is Ty J gonna come back and actually do in-ring shit? That's one concern.
I like that Tay Conti was saying a bunch of shit like, oh, you haven't won a match, blah 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 blah, to Anna Jay like last week. Tay Conti hasn't had a match on anything in like since she started dating Sammy, so she ain't got room to fucking talk.
She went from challenging for both women's titles in the company to being someone's bitch. That's like all she is. She's the eye candy, freaking hussy on television that the dudes can, masturbate over, okay, in their basement. Like, that's all Ty Conti
is now. Yo!
And now I'm worried that Anna Jay is gonna be doing that right next to her, and I love Anna Jay, so fuck. And then again,
I would also just like to say, sorry to cut you off, I am so over Jericho and the Jericho Appreciation Society. He doesn't need to win every single match and just get new people every time. How?
I don't book this shit.
I'm not Booker of the Year.
Tony.
I'm gonna fight Tony Khan.
I'm not Booker of the Year either. Hold on, I'll get back to that, but back to Anna Jay for a second. I'll get back to Jericho though, because there was something I want to say regarding that. Back to Anna Jay though. So that's one concern. I'm worried she's just gonna be eye candy, which I don't want her to be. She's freaking talented and she's young. She has potential. She can grow as a wrestler. So please don't do this to her, AEW. But this comes off the heels of, like, literally 2 weeks ago, Dark Order talking about how they're united, they're one, and they're not going anywhere. Now, did they just lose another member? Like...
Seems like. They're doing great.
Poor Negative One. Like, where's Amanda to go tell them to get their shit together and Negative One to throw papers at them? I mean, Matt is right. But still, that's all she is now. She's not a wrestler anymore. But I do agree with what Matt says there.
Yeah.
Says at this point they're not doing anything with them, which is a damn shame because that's how how a lot of these names are able to get screen time, by being in the group and by doing all this.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, back to Jericho really quick. So first of all, I honestly didn't know who was gonna win this. I kind of thought with having the Jericho Appreciation Society in the Shark Cage, I kind of knew that was for a reason. That's plot armor. There's a purpose to that. Someone's gonna let them down. I'm pretty sure. I thought it was just gonna be Sammy Guevara. I didn't, but I mean, also, did you notice Ty fucked up so badly with the keys that they just had to like squeeze their way out?
Yeah, they literally had to just exit the cage themselves and shimmy out.
That was a good, like, I guess, cover up though, because they're running out of time. So, but it was there for a reason. So I guess I was kind of expecting like, oh, something's gonna go down. But the Painmaker is like, well, after tonight, he's 1, 2, 3, 4. I think 4-1, if I remember correctly, because there's Naito, Tanahashi, Nick Gage, and now Eddie Kingston. He's 4-1. The only match he's ever lost to as the Painmaker is Okada. He has his number is in favor of the Painmaker. So based on that, I was like, I could see him winning. The Painmaker has not lost since he faced Okada, and even then that was before he faced Okada before he faced Tanahashi. So it's like, he lost once, but then he got his momentum back. He beat Tanahashi, he beat Nick Gage. So I was like, you know what, maybe Painmaker will win. But I wasn't expecting it. Obviously, I'm not mad at it, but I can only see, like, what now? Like, how the hell is Eddie going to get his redemption now? This is probably his only way. I don't know how they're going to book this, but I'm kind of curious. But
this
the rest of the journey
ended tonight with Kingston ruining Jericho and the Jagoffs. But no, we're not Booker of the Year.
I'm not Booker of the Year, Katie. Number one. Number two, I'm forgetting. Oh, I like Jericho, but I don't care for the Jericho Appreciation Society. I don't care about them. I just like Jericho. So when he's with them, I'm like, whatever. I just like Chris Jericho. Everyone else, I'm like, I couldn't care less.
Yeah, not a fan of
Um,
Jericho winning. But he
Also,
did get
I guess,
thrown in a barbed wire at the very end, so
dude,
deserved.
poor guy.
Deserved.
Also, yeah, but you know what? Here's the thing, though. Look, I know obviously deserved whatever, Katie. But, dude is gonna be 52 in a few months. Okay, in November he's gonna be 52, and he's still going like freaking barbed wire shit. He's still going at it. I'm like, you know what? Props to you, because you know what? Most people at 52 are already retired, or they're not, or they don't do anything nowhere near as what Jericho's doing right now. You could never tell that the guy's 52 by his in-ring moveset, whatever you want to call it. So you know what? Props to Jericho. And also, I have one more thing about. Oh wait, I haven't even said my news. The G1.
G1.
Should I just? Okay, so I had to spoil today's because it was today, not tonight. It was this morning. I mixed that up. So I was looking up the results so I could like have a complete spreadsheet. I'm gonna watch it tonight, but I fucked up, and so I had to spoil it for myself. So, we started on July 16th, and in the A block we had Kazuchika Okada versus Jeff Cobb, which Okada won, so that means Okada now has 2 points. Jeff Cobb has 0 currently. The B block was Jay White, what fucking ever, took on Sonata, and Jay White won, so he has 2 points and Sonata has 0. C block was Hiroshi Tanahashi versus Aaron Henare, which Henare actually beat Tana, which I'm fucking pissed about. So Henare has 2 points, Tana has 0 so far. And then the D block was Will Ospreay versus El Phantasmo. Sorry, I'm reading Matt's comments. I think I do it on purpose, Matt, at this point, but anyways. Will Ospreay versus El Phantasmo. Will Ospreay won, and so Ospreay has 2 points and El Phantasmo has 0. Night 2 in the A block, we saw Toru Yano take on Jonah, and Toru Yano won, so he has 2, and Jonah has 0 points. B block was Chase Owens and I'm reading the wrong one. Taichi and Tomohiro Ishii. He is back and he's competing. I'm so happy. I thought they were just gonna give like pity points, cause like they did with Naito when he got injured in G1. That didn't happen, which thank fucking God. But Ishii lost. I think they're not gonna have Ishii go far in the tournament as far as points, because again, maybe his knee is not exactly back at 100%, and they're just trying to protect him. So maybe this year I'll let it slide if they do him dirty. But Ishii did lose, so he has 0 points, and Taichi has 2 points. The C block, we had Kenta versus Zack Sabre Jr., and Zack Sabre Jr. won, so Zack Sabre Jr. has 2 points, Kenta has 0. And then the D block, we had Shingo Takagi versus Juice Robinson, and Juice Robinson beat Shingo, so Juice has 2 points, Takagi has 0. And then the most recent night, which was technically today, early in the fucking morning for us Americans, we had Bad Luck Fale versus Lance Archer. Bad Luck Fale beat Lance Archer, so Fale has 2 points, Lance Archer has 0. In the B block, we had Tama Tonga versus Chase Owens, and Tama Tonga beat Chase Owens, so Tama Tonga has 2 points, Chase Owens has 0. The C block, we had Hiroki Goto versus Tetsuya Naito. Goto came out with the win, so Goto has 2 points, then Naito has 0. And then the D block, we had David Finlay versus Yujiro Takahashi. Takahashi beat Finlay, so Takahashi has 2 points and Finlay has 0. That is the update for the G1. Do you see why I kind of don't want to do a show? Because then I would have to do one probably every week.
Oh, I thought you were just going to do one like the very end.
Maybe I will, but like it's just
I wasn't expecting one like every week for that. No, like, that's a lot of fucking shit.
Yeah. And then I don't know if you heard. And the last thing I have news, like I'll say it in air quotes. Apparently there was a botch last week during the tag team title match. I don't know if you saw that all over Twitter. Even Tony Khan debunked it, saying that it was BS, but there was a botch, and I actually went back to watch it, and it is true. Technically, I'm obviously not trying to discredit Keith Lee or Swerve Strickland, But technically, if you go back and watch, technically the Bucks didn't lose because Hobbs was not legal when he tagged in Ricky. At the end of the match, towards the end of the match, Hobbs and Starks break up the fall where I think Strickland was pinning Matt Jackson. And at that point in the match, Strickland and Matt Jackson were the legal men. And during that, like, I guess, dog pile, like, bodies everywhere, Hobbs took Matt's wrist and dragged him to the corner and tagged Ricky in, but Hobbs wasn't legal. So he tagged in, it was an illegal tag. So Ricky came in the ring, and then by the end of the match, Swerve pins Ricky. That's how they won the title. Obviously, they didn't say anything, and Tony Khan said it was BS, even though it was right there, and they completely acknowledged that Matt was still the legal man. But yeah, technically the Bucks did. It was an illegal win, basically, and I saw it going around Twitter because, you know, when you see when something's trending, it says for you. It said Young Bucks, and I was like, oh God, what are people saying now this time? You can go back and watch it, Matt. This isn't mental gymnastics. It's the fucking truth. You can go back and, like,
if it was a botch, then that's not surprising. Like, all Hobbs probably had to do was just, like, lift Matt's hand to get Ricky to tag it. And he probably just forgot to do that. Which, that happens, so...
I'm just saying that went around. But,
I haven't been paying attention. Because I'm just happy that Swerve and Lee got gold.
I'm just saying that it happened. I'm not trying to discredit them. But I saw that going around. And I guess the reason why I thought it was news is because even Tony Khan acknowledged it himself. Like, it's totally BS. But I'm like, go watch the footage, TK. Like,
I ignore 99% of what Tony Khan tweets because he's Booker of the Year. No, he's...
Have you seen the meme where it says, like, Tony Khan winning Booker of the Year from WON is like if Vince McMahon won Booker of the Year from the Slammies?
Yeah, like... it's and we don't respect anything Alka-Seltzer here, so anything with him I don't give a shit about. Yeah. Do you have any other news and rumors?
No, that's it. Mostly it was just the G1, and I'm gonna have to watch tonight, and then the one that's in the middle of the night for today. I think it's today. I'll have to check though.
Okay. We're going to move on to today in women's wrestling history. Now, again, as we record this, it is Wednesday, my dudes. July 20th, 2 days before my birthday. I just like to say that. Shine number 52. I didn't write what year it was for some reason. I forgot. But there were a lot of names. It was a all-women promotion. Like, I've covered Shine on here before and used them as today in women's wrestling history. So we had Tasha Price was one of the names. You may know her as Fallon Henley on NXT. Jenna Von Muscles was her name back then. She's also known as Genocide now, I believe, in NWA. Brandy Lauren, who for some reason is dating Joey Janela, which I don't understand, because, like...
She's dating him again?
I think so.
I thought they broke up. So
honestly, I don't know. She was with him, but, like, regardless, that's terrible. She's a goddess. He's scummy. So, like, she could do so much better. Amber Nova, Leva Bates, Sue Young, Jordan Grace, who is the current Knockouts Women's Champion, Holodead, current AEW Women's Champion, Thunder Rosa, Eva Lise, Mercedes Martinez, the current ROH Women's Champion, Ariel Monroe, who you might know as Big Swole, and Kiera Hogan. There's lots of modern names that people know now, or on this show. Again, I don't know why I didn't write the year. I don't know. I was struggling apparently. But yeah, that's what happened. Whatever year on this day.
On this day.
On this day. Sorry, I really want Edge to come back. He will. Next week. Madison Square Garden. Cannot wait. Cause, like, guys, it's Edge in the vignettes. If y'all haven't figured it out by now.
People keep thinking it's Bray Wyatt. I'm like, dude, Bray Wyatt has, like, talked all this crap.
How do people still think it's Bray? I get it. The first one.
I don't know, but
fine.
I'm like, dude, he's totally like completely like again. When people talking about WWE like regarding Bray Wyatt, he tells them not to do that and shit. I'm like, if he was coming back, he would not do that.
Listen, I get it if it was like the first one and people like I immediately thought Bray when I saw the first one too. But then if you just watch the vignettes, people, you have remnants of Eddie Guerrero with the Latino Heat license plate or the Texas license plate, Rey Mysterio's mask, the chalice from the Brood, a cross for Christian, Mick Foley's flannel on fire, the RKO shirt, Cena's hat. Are you all on something? Like, you can't be...
Tony's Coke? I don't know.
Thank you. Kurt Angle's gold medals. Jeff Hardy's, armbands. The Dudley's glasses. Like,
it's
how?
screaming Edge.
It screams Edge. You think you know me. Like, guys, you don't... Whatever. I don't care. People are dumb. I give up.
Let's move on.
Move on. Wrestlers of the week. Savannah, it is your turn to go first.
Okay,
So,
I'm gonna start off with tag teams. I only have one. I'm gonna go with based off tonight on Dynamite again as we're recording. It is Wednesday, my dudes. I'm gonna go with the winner of the pretty freaking good tag team match we saw tonight. I'm gonna go with the I almost fucked up the name. Blackpool. I already fucked it up. Blackpool Combat Club. Wheeler Yuta and Jon Moxley. Really good match. It was cool to see Wheeler Yuta go up against the best friends, considering he was with them for a while before joining the Blackpool Combat Club. So it was very interesting to see, and I don't know, we might get Wheeler Yuta versus Orange Cassidy at some point because Orange Cassidy was on commentary, and I guess I didn't realize he was on commentary. I guess I missed the part where he went to sit down with them because I just started hearing like a different voice every now and then, like say something like, "What the fuck is that?" And then I noticed Orange wasn't there. I was like, "Oh, okay." But yeah, that is my pick. Jon Moxley and Wheeler Yuta.
and that is also my pick because love me some Wheeler Yuta, man. That's a good boy right there. Love
boy.
Mox. I love the fact that basically Chuck Taylor's son, Wheeler Yuta, had to beat him up because Greg, who is Trent Beretta, was bullying him. Their Twitter game is on point. If you just want to look at their tweets, they're great. I also just want to see a one-on-one between Wheeler Yuta and Trent Beretta because that's what I care about most about this feud. Because I love Trent Beretta. Chuck Taylor's okay. But, like, Trent Beretta is the key of best friends. So, I want to see just that match one-on-one. And Mox throwing a chair at Chuck Taylor. It was perfect. It was good. 10 out of 10. Blackpool Combat Club. Yo, why is their name gotta be so difficult?
It's a tongue twister. But yeah,
Damn.
and also are we gonna get a custody of Wheeler Yuta match at some point?
I thought that was gonna be this, but like I'm down for like one more. That'd be fun.
Yeah, or like Wheeler Yuta can't be in the match. Like it'll have to be like John and like Claudio versus Trent and Chuck. And winner takes custody of Wheeler Yuta.
Honestly, I'm about it. Make it happen. Round it up. Let's go. Oh god. Next up, are you going Famales?
Famales, yeah. I'm gonna go with Bianca Belair because not only is she a fucking badass, but she just proved again why she is a badass. And the EST, she's the strongest, the fastest, blanking, the bestest. I know that's not a word.
The bestest.
The bestest. Yeah, she is absolutely incredible, and she won her match on Raw. And it was a pretty decent match. I know it was against Carmella again, but it was still a good match. I still liked it. So, giving it to Bianca Belair. The champ.
You know what's crazy? I also have Bianca Belair as my female pick. The gear. On point. She brought back the thighs. I love to see it. Her promo before the match. On point. No lies detected. She's talked that talk. She talked that shit. As she should. Like you said, the match with Mella, it was great. She did fine. Mella has stepped up her game recently, and now I'm just assuming that we're gonna get Bianca squashing Becky in 26 seconds at SummerSlam, very apropos. Which, honestly, fuck it. Make it happen, and then we're done with Becky trying to go after the title. But that's just me.
I mean, if that's how you have to bid farewell to the title scene for a bit, then I mean, might as well go down where it started.
Exactly.
The beginning of the end, but
the
like
same show, the same just one-on-one match. It would be perfect.
There you go.
But yeah, fuck it. I love Bianca Belair, man.
Yeah, so
roughest, toughest,
incredible.
Strongest, prettiest, EST of WWE. Shout out.
Okay, and so for men's, I actually have 3 F3 picks.
Okay.
So my first 2 were from this past weekend at the G1, the first night. Not that I didn't expect much from the match, but of course, Will Ospreay always exceeds my expectations. He's always coming out full, like, he's just an incredible wrestler, okay? I don't care what you say about Ospreay or what anyone says about Ospreay. He is incredible. He is wicked talented. He should be the one leading the New Japan locker room, not Jay White. His matches this year alone have been so much better than Jay White's matches. Like I guess the only match from Jay White that can compete with all of Ospreay's matches so far, like title matches and stuff, is the one with Okada at Dominion. That's about it. Will Ospreay has been killing it every single night. The dude is just a badass. And so I'm going to give it to him and El Phantasmo. I thought, because no offense to El Phantasmo, I just thought, it just kind of seemed like, Ospreay seems to be the one that they're pushing at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought, it's obvious he's going to win. It might be short. It wasn't. And not only that, but it was a really good match. Great offense on both ends. El Phantasmo, wicked talented. Ospreay absolutely killing it. So I'm gonna give it to both of them. I think that was of that night, that first night for the G1. That was match of the night. It was so good.
Okay.
And of course, based off tonight's match, I don't give a fuck if how controversial the win is. I'm giving it to my guy. I am Y2 Garcia for a reason, Mr. Chris Jericho, the Painmaker. He came back, of course. If you know me, I love the freaking Painmaker. More specifically, the heel Painmaker, because last time the Painmaker came back, he was a face. He was facing Nick Gage. He was feuding with MJF. It's just not the same. You can't call yourself the Painmaker and be like a baby face. It doesn't make sense. So we hadn't seen heel Painmaker since New Japan, and so it was cool to see him. Dude can still hang. Chris Jericho, the Painmaker, is my other pick for men's.
You're entitled to that opinion. Eddie Kingston still should hold the match, but Kingston is an honorary pick. He would have been my pick if he fucking won the match. I digress. He's an honorary pick. I love Eddie Kingston, especially because he basically started the match, just said Shark Week, and then just started beating the shit out of Chris Jericho. Perfect. I love Eddie Kingston. But my actual pick is Seth freaking Rollins. This man.
Yeah, that's a really good pick.
He stomped the shit out of Riddle multiple times. And this is coming from, they have, or had, depending on who you talk to, real beef. Like, Rollins cannot stand this man, as most people can't. So, seeing him stomp Riddle's face into the mat multiple times, perfect. 10 out of 10. His match with Ezekiel, great. Seth does no wrong. His matches in the past year have been bangers.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, no one can touch Seth in the ring right now.
He should have won Money in the Bank. God damn it, he should have won the Money in the Bank match. He should have won.
See, yes and no. It would have been cool, but I'm always very much like someone who hasn't won should win. Am I happy it was 3? No, but with Ziggles involved, he's probably going to fail his cash-in, which will lead to a feud between him and Ziggles, which I'm kind of okay with, because Dolph?
We haven't seen Ziggles in a while.
Yeah, Ziggles kind of just like.
Instead of baby Zig, big Zig.
Yeah, like. Ziggles. I literally just had a small seizure, I think. Ziggles is great. What he's doing right now, I just a little confused as to why he's kind of just targeting Theory. But again, whatever. The Theory's gonna fail his cash in now, so I'm kind of happy about it. But main point, switching it back, Seth freaking Rollins is my pick. That's my guy. That's my dude.
Really good choice, and I definitely see why. I'm like, had the G1 not happened, or Chris Jericho, the Painmaker winning tonight, he probably would have been one of my picks too. But again, I already had 3, so I could have given him some flowers, I guess. But yeah, I definitely agree with your pick. Also, before we move on to the question, Katie, I'm very disappointed in us, more specifically myself, for not remembering this in News and Rumors. According to Fightful.com, I turned to look and graze the Kenny. Kenny is rumored for a possible in-ring return soon. As cool as it is, I'm not really, again, it is a rumor though, but I'm not really keeping my hopes up, because watch me expect so much and then get nothing, But I guess the fact that the rumors have started, maybe something might happen. Who knows? We'll just have to wait and see. But Kenny is
coming. Now I'm gonna tell you the same thing I told you when people were expecting Kenny back at whatever the hell we were talking about like a month ago.
Forbidden Door?
Yeah, Forbidden Door.
Okay, but that was too obvious. Like, he even straight up said, I'm not gonna be there, and I'm pissed. And people are like, oh my god, Kenny's gonna come out. I'm like,
well,
can you make it
what I'm gonna tell you is, just don't get your hopes up.
I'm not. I'm like, I said, that's why if you saw my Instagram story, I did the Hawkeye meme where from Andy who's like,
that. Y'all know me, I believe it when I see it.
That is true.
And the only thing that should matter, these obsessive fans who are like, we need Kenny back. You all need to realize this man needs to be fucking healthy before he returns. I get it. You want your favorite back. You want the best bout machine, Kenneth Omega. You want him back. I understand. But do you want him back 50% and then get hurt again? And then you all complain that he's gone? Or do you want him to wait, get fully healthy, and then come back?
Yeah, I'm with you there. I'm not saying I'm like that, but I'm just saying, I'm not even saying that to just raise my hopes. But I will say though, and again, this is what's making it worth the wait, The little times you do see him, like BTE 300, or he was on a Twitch stream with CEO Gaming, he the little appearances, or the few pictures you see of him here and there that are from present day or present time, he looks so rested. He does and if you go back and look at other pictures, he just looks I hate to say, he looks like crap. He looks exhausted. He looks like he needs a break. And now when you look at these pictures, these little bits of when we do get to see him, he looks rested. He looks rejuvenated, if you will. And I'm like that's, I guess, if that's what's making the wait worth it. As much as I would love to have Kenny back sooner than later, it's worth it knowing that, again, he is getting healthy. He is getting better, and he is seeing his health as a priority, over being in the ring or making history or whatever. So I hope other fans can see that, but at least myself, and I'm pretty sure a few others, are just happy that he is, based on what we've seen, looks better. He looks like he's doing well, and I just can only hope that he continues to get healthy, to rehab, whatever he needs to do. He just keeps going. But yeah. I wasn't talking about you.
Last thing I'll say about it, and then we're moving the fuck on. Like Jesus said, we need 100% healthy Kendrick Omegle, and I'll leave it at that. Now we're going to move on to the question of the week. This was actually brought to us by Justin from Get Show. Big shout out to Justin, which apparently I'm not doing the podcast after this because he got called into work.
You're not?
He got called into work, apparently, but he's trying to get out of it, so I don't know. Regardless, who knows what's happening. But, so he brought up this question to me last week. If wrestlers had their own candy, what would it be, and like what type? His example was a $12 million for Vince McMahon instead of $100,000.
Oh my God.
It's terrible. I know. One I thought of that would be like right on the money, a Milky Way for Chris Statlander when she was the alien gimmick.
Oh, that is so cool. I love that.
Like that one's just like
Now
spot fucking on.
It makes me want to meet her and just give her a candy bar and be like, here you go.
She'll be like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah. Or she'd probably be very nice about it. She seems like a very sweet person in life. I stand Chris. Oh my God, yes!
Yeah, we got some in the chat. Carmella would be caramel, and it'd be caramella.
Caramel. Well, technically, I don't know how expanded this is, but at least I've seen this in El Paso. So, there's a chocolate called caramelos, so caramellos, but now we can just name it caramellas or caramellas. But yeah, there's literally a chocolate called caramelo.
That's like HBK as Candy Hearts, also a very good choice.
Or Bret Hart could be Candy Hearts, like Candy Hearts, but HART from Bret Hart.
There we go. Okay.
And then the little hearts could say best there is, best there was, best there will be. That's just a lot of.
One of them could have his sunglasses on it.
Oh yes, his logo, dude.
God,
yes.
Yo, let us do y'all's merch. Let's think of some more. I should have thought of more.
This isn't a candy, but I mean, Hangman beer nuts. Yeah.
That's
a snack, but yeah, but I know it's not candy, so it technically doesn't count. But
Rey Mysterio as Rockaletta.
I have never heard of that.
I also have never heard of that. Y2 Jelly Beans was another one.
Y2 Jelly Belly, I like that. That'd be cool, dude.
Yeah, they're
These
all
are really good. Yeah. I'm just gonna look up some candies.
This is very difficult.
Right?
Jesus is apparently mad at you. Because you don't know what that is.
Well, I guess for not knowing where Rockatella is. Or Rockaletta. I don't know. Or maybe I do, I'm just not pronouncing it right. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm just here. I'm just trying to think of wrestlers. And then candies after the fact. Yeah, Chris Statlander was like the first one I thought of, and I was like, that's like so on the money. I don't even have to call it anything else.
Oh, okay. I know, okay, I do know what they are, but that is not what we call them.
What? Okay, well now I want to look them up. Y'all said sexual chocolate, right? We did not. We did not.
Okay, look. Jim Candy Cornet. Oh my God, these are so good. Why can't we think of anything cool?
I don't know. We're not smart.
Okay, we don't call. It's because we don't have rocaletas. We have I'm sorry, I'm gonna botch the pronunciation. The Vero Reyendrilos. I'm pretty sure I messed that up. That's kind of what we have. It's like the same thing.
I have never seen these before in my life. So, yeah, I'm no help, sorry. Candy.
Okay. I mean, okay, well, that could be any wrestler. And it doesn't matter what, like, from what company, right? Like,
just any wrestler, any candy,
Because, so I know we said beer nuts for Hangman, but that's not a candy. But New Japan Hangman can do sweet tart ropes.
Team Airhead Extreme. How the fuck are you guys thinking of these so fast? I've had this question for a week, and I can't think of anything. God damn, everyone's so smart. But give us more. I like this. This is fun.
I'll come up with Hangman as Sudaro, but not like puns like that.
I feel like you could do the same thing with Carmella for like Carmelo Hayes. Like do like the same type of like Carmelo Hayes. That's the only thing I'm really thinking of right now. I'm struggling.
And we suck at this.
Okay. Almond Joy Giovanni. Let's go. Damn, you guys are so good at this. Okay, I thought of one. I don't know how we can relate it as well as everyone else's.
I thought of one, but it's so bad. Like, it's cringe and it's, like, bad.
Okay. I want to hear it after this. The Bella Twix. Okay. Fuck, that's funny. When I saw this question, I was thinking something with, like, Pop Rocks and Cody Rhodes. It just, like, seems like they would fit together. Like,
Pop Rocks?
You know? Because, like, it's all of this fucking pyro.
New Day Pop Rocks? I don't know. Instead of New Day Rocks. I don't know. But...
New Day Pop Rocks. Pop Rocks with Roxanne. Yeah.
No, that's a good one. Pop Roxanne. That sounds bad. Anyways. So instead of airheads, we can have cokeheads or crackheads, you know, aka TK. Crackheads.
Fucking said that. Oh my god.
Am I wrong though? You can't tell me that's not a good one. That's the only one I can come up with, the crackheads.
God damn. Yeah, I know Roxanne's finisher is Pop Rocks.
Nice. So that was meant to be her.
It was all meant to be. I knew that and then completely forgot. So thank you all for reminding me.
Dang, I can't think of any. I literally just looked up Candy.
Seth Rollowins?
Rollo-wins? You know Rollo?
Yeah, like a Rollo.
Seth Rollo-wins. I like that one. Vince is here.
Wendy Chu Baby Bottle Pop. Damn it.
Already fucking
Wardlow heads.
Oh my god, no.
Oh my god.
I like that one. Wardlow heads. That's a good one. We need to write all these down.
Why is everyone so fucking smart? I'm gonna need someone to be making these into like memes on Twitter.
Superman Punch? I don't know. I need to make some of these.
Did you say like a sour punch instead of like a Superman punch?
Yeah, well, yeah, because the candy's called Sour Punch.
Yeah.
So Superman Punch.
Okay, I was just making sure I heard you correctly. What are we talking about? Vince, we are talking about if wrestlers had candies. What would the name be? Seth frickin' Rollos. Like, Rollos has got to be in there somewhere. Like, it's part of his name. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, well...
Wardlow Heads is so fucking smart. I'm mad I didn't think of that.
Oh, wait, okay, so it does work. Okay. Because, you know Casey Catanzaro? Well, she's Katana, right? Katana, yeah. Katana Chance. There you go.
God damn it!
Dude.
New Day, Three Musketeers. I mean, why is everybody so smart? Everyone's so good at this. I just need to start thinking of, like, wrestlers. I'm gonna look some up. Actually, yeah, I'm just gonna look up candy.
Yeah, that's literally what I googled. Candies.
There's a show.
Rock candy? I mean, like the rock candy lollipops? I mean, the rock candy?
Churro and Rana? That's a good one for just like a move.
Ooh!
M&M as M&M's, yes. What?
I have one for Britt Baker. Lockjaw breakers.
Fuck! God damn it, you guys are so good at this.
I thought of one good one, and then crackheads.
This is
No, people.
No, wouldn't work. Bobby Swedish Fish.
Oh my god, that's a good one. Bobby Swedish. Yes.
That's about all I can give you. Baby Ruth by Soho. Oh, Ruth B. Soho.
Ruth B. Soho.
I don't know why I read it as by. Well, I am, but like I just don't know how to read.
And you know how there's Smart Mark Sterling, right? That's his name.
Smarty Mark
right?
Sterling.
Yeah,
Yep.
Smarty Rock Sterling. There you go. Mark Sterling.
I like it. Did you call him Mark?
Yeah, I call him Mark. Maybe he has a mark. I don't know. You fucking Mark.
Yeah. Edge's Spearmint Gum. The New Payday. Guys, these are so good.
Yes! Jesus, that's a good one. New Payday.
Oh god, I'm really trying here. I don't want to take 10% off of my candy. Biggie's 5 gum. This is so fun.
That is a good one.
Charlotte
Thank you
Charlotte
Justin,
Chew.
for coming up with this.
Yeah, big shout out to Justin, and apparently Getcho is back on. So
Tony Khan could be High Chew also.
will you stop it?
High
Oh
Chew.
my god, she's out for blood.
No, out for coke, obviously.
Savannah. Olale, chill. Different types of sweets.
Bobby Swedish Fish is just stuck in my head. That is good.
That's literally all I can give. For Xbox Twig. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay. I'm looking at like more candies.
Candy Cornish.
Molly Holly Jolly Ranchers.
Oh, I love that one. Molly Holly Jolly Ranchers.
I'm
That's a
applauding
good one.
myself for this one.
That's a really good one.
I can't give many, but the ones I can give, I'm proud of. That's all I'm gonna say. Hunter Hershey Helmsley Scotty 2 Hot Tamales. God,
Yeah. Those are really good.
This has been
I
one
don't
of the
like
best
Hot Tamales,
questions in a
though.
while. Alright, we're only gonna do a few more.
No. I mean, I do
because-
have to go, so I
yeah.
can say no.
Yeah, so we're only gonna do a few more. We'll give it like 2 minutes. So get all
Or
the
maybe
ones that
hold on. I'm
know.
gonna give. How about we give them candies and then just they can come up with something because clearly they're the geniuses.
Yeah, but then I gotta
So,
like find good candies to like give them.
Well, like for example, do one with Lifesaver, Reese's, and Sour Patch. So Lifesavers, like gummies, Lifesaver gummies,
Those are really good.
Sour Patch, and I already lost the third. Oh, right, Reese's. Dwayne the Pop Rocks Johnson.
There you go,
That's a
Vince.
good
You're
one.
getting in the spirit. Candy by type. Let's do candy first.
Sour Patch McAfee, yes. That's a good one.
Oh my god.
There you go. See? I'm glad I gave that
God
one to
damn
you.
it,
So
that's a
next
good one.
Okay, what about Reese's and Lifesavers?
No, can't pick one for that. I haven't heard of like half of the candy bars I'm seeing on my list right now. I don't know where any of these are from.
Sour Pack Kids, yes.
Live Savers?
I like.
God damn it! You guys are
Y'all
so
are
good at this.
good. Y'all are good.
Man, I'm gonna have to have
Yeah.
Justin come up with like another good one for next week. Oh my god, yeah, caramellos. That is a candy. I knew it. Instead of crybabies, crybabies. Basically.
Oh my god, Matt. I think this is where we could agree. There's our middle ground right there. I keep saying fruit by the foot, but I can't think of anything.
Yeah, I can't either. Baking with candy.
Tootsie Roll Up? Yeah, that's a good one. We're gonna
La
steal the victory.
Restance.
Rick Tax? Oh my god.
Good. Some of these are like too good. Candy Rose instead of Mandy Rose. Plain and simple, to the point.
Bailey cups. Bailey cups. Okay, Reese's instead of Reese's Pieces, Reese's Pages, Reese's Peanut Bailey cups. I like that. I like that.
Butterfinger Poke of Doom. You really just pulled out a Butterfinger emoji? Like, where did you even find that? It, like, barely shows up on my screen, but, like, I could tell what it was. My god. Roll-West, Tootsie Roll. Alright, everybody get their last few out, and then we're gonna end the show.
I'm trying. There's so many good ones. Oh my god.
I just typed in Butterfinger. Well, it showed up, so.
I have one, but I don't know how much it'll work. And
I mean, go ahead and try.
7-star FTR burst instead of Starburst.
Yeah?
Or
Yeah?
Or, I was gonna say 5-star burst, but like 5-star match, but I was like, I know FTR's talking about 7-star FTR. That's why I thought I'd just throw them in.
7-star. I like literally have candy over there. Oh well. Stardust Burst.
Yes.
There we go.
Stardust burst.
You know what? That's a good way to end it. I gotta say.
Wait. I'm sorry. I have.
You one more.
Because you know how. Okay. You know how Airheads has a mystery flavor, like white mystery? White mystery flavor, Airhead. Yay!
Aye. She said, "Yay!"
Yay!
All right. Well, since I ended the show last week in my Minnesota mom voice, I might as well just do it again, just for fun. So, Savannah, tell the people where they can find you, what you're doing, and all that jazz.
If you want to find me, you can find me on Instagram and on Twitter at y2garcia_. There's no underscore. It's not me. What I have going on, I'm still trying to do that New Japan Takeover. I think we're just gonna. I want to do the what if one, like I mentioned last week. I just need to try and get in contact with Daniel. But again, it's hard to try and figure that out when I'm leaving this weekend. Mm-hmm. So maybe sometime next week we'll record. I'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, be on the lookout for that because I do want to do this what if episode again. It was based off the Marvel series on Disney Plus, and it is so good. And I hope to do something fun with that. So there.
I saw
So that's mostly what I have going on. I don't think I have anything else as far as I go.
All right. Now I'm gonna see if I can do my entire outro in this Minnesota accent. I'm not making any promises because people keep talking about it. We just drop in this random accents. Matt and I do. I saw it. I approve. I like the last ones that showed up. All right. And of course, you can follow me on Twitter at KDWrestling13. The link tree in my bio will take you all things She Elite Showcase. Twitch.tv/She Elite Showcase. Typically Thursdays, 9 p.m. Eastern. 6 p.m. Eastern. Unless we're doing a show on a Wednesday, like we are today. YouTube.com/She Elite Showcase. Videos. It also sounds Irish. depending on who you talk to. I'm also wearing an Irish shirt. So, I'm also not a monkey. You all can't tell me what kind of accent to do. Now I'm not doing one. Fuck this. YouTube.com/Daily Showcase. All the videos are over there. Anchor, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts if you want to listen. Inside the Mind of, the latest one with Justin, aka Heel Tactics, aka Jalen, is out. I have another one coming out on Monday with Will Gray from Botch, Spotch, and Chair Shots. I'm going to be on the new Getcho, apparently. Smacking It Raw has a 5-year show this weekend on Friday, so I'll be on that. We're apparently doing a Scream podcast. That'll be out next week. I have a lot of podcasts I'm doing the next few days. Monkeys do accents. Fuck all of you. We're done with those. Thank you all again for watching, listening, partaking in this fantastic candy discussion. I will have to think.
That was a lot of fun.
I will have to think / get Justin to think of another good one for next week. But until then, y'all have a good one. Adios, arrivederci, sayonara, bye bye.